Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I might sound a little different because my throat is a little sore today, but overall I think I can still record this video for you guys. As usual, I'll be playing around with the Super Bowler Smash. The army link will be in the description, and yeah, that's about it. If you guys do enjoy this video, feel free to give me some feedback by dropping a like, a comment, maybe subscribe to the channel, even share with fellow clashers if you find the tips helpful enough. So yeah, that's about it. Let's just get into the video, and of course I'll be talking through what I find as weaknesses on the base and how you can kind of exploit them to improve your own Super Bowler smashes. Okay, so our first base over here, we've got like this teaser style base, I would say. And my usual method to handle teasers is to usually go through or very close to the town hall with our smash. But you can see like the spread on defense is pretty good over here. Like we've got like the top half of the base is actually like pretty toxic, and we've got like well spread defenses around the periphery as well over here. The core is very light, but again I guess it's meant to be toxic for other armies like Lalo probably, with the town hall and like the double multi inferno. Overall it's a pretty good base. Like if we had to approach with our smash from the bottom somewhere, we would have to it wouldn't be an easy task because of like these weird void spaces over here. It would just end up wasting all of our wall breakers, and again it's not very predictable which walls we would end up breaking, and the entire base is closed as well. So you can clearly see we neither have the wall breaker access, nor do we have the actual funnel capability to approach from the bottom somehow. Because suppose we did approach from the bottom, the moment we came out over here, suppose we expected our borders to go on like this, there's a good chance they could go on to leak around the base like that, and the clan castle would be pulled at the same time. So maybe some troops would be stuck over here trying to fight the clan castle, some guys would roam around. Overall it's not the best idea to try to approach from the bottom of the base. So again we need to find a way to crack this base. That's when I found that like usually if you can squeeze a flame flinger in a very good spot on a teaser base, then you're usually well set up. All you need to do is find a way to handle most of the damage on the base. And you can see that if I have like a warden walk over here to tank this mortar and X-bow combo, and if I drop a flame flinger over here, the flame flinger can grab this much and then move on to go right, and that should set up the warden walk to also funnel out the area like this, and then he can continue on towards the top right, I should say in his case, and that should set us up for an entry along this edge somehow. We don't know yet how, but for the time being, just we know that somehow we can enter along that edge. So I'm just going to play it out up until that point, and you can see how I try to space things out. Of course, like it is a tough base, but we're going to try to break it down for you guys over here. So as I was saying, we have the warden walk. Notice it's not tanking the ground X-bow yet. The lizard is taking the damage. So in the meantime I'm just going to test for a few traps for a flame flinger. And of course, like it's safe to drop the flame flinger right now because this is an air X-bow, so the warden will take up the damage no problem, and the flame flinger should do a good job as well. So you can see how it's shaping up. And over here I have broken this wall over here because I decided like, okay, I want my troops to start walking in over here. Some of them may leak off over here, and that's why I'm actually doing this. I'm starting the king early up over here. So I dropped an ice golem, I dropped a skeleton I'm going to drop the skeleton spell, and then I've dropped a headhunter with the king as well. So you can see how this is already shaping up over here. So yeah, those enemy heroes are going down really quick. These guys are going to do their thing over here for a while. I'm going to let that be. I'm just going to focus on the king for a while. So now the skeleton spell is going to tank for my king a little bit, just a little bit. And now here you're going to see the power of having the giant gauntlet equipped. So it looks like he's gonna handle the king, and then he's gonna path towards the town hall, honestly. Now that could be a problem, but what is going to happen over here is you're going to see how powerful this giant gauntlet really is in action. So the giant gauntlet lasts a while. I froze the invisibility tower, and look at that. The splash damage took out both the X-bows behind the town hall, and then he went on to take the town hall all by himself as well. So overall, that's honestly insane value. I can't ask for anything better from him. He even did a good job of pulling the climb castle right before he went to Phoenix, and that just gives us such entry. That just gives us such a good entry into the base as well. Like, we deal with the clan castle before having to deal with any damage. And look at the path that's kind of shaping up over here. Again, I'm just going to pause it really quick. So I'm trying to go for a path like this to the base, but you can see like this area is not really cleared out. So I'm going to quickly join up with the royal champion over here really soon. That should encourage the bowlers to go on like this. It's not going to be perfect, obviously, but the good part about going in like this on teaser bases is that you don't really have to worry too much about being very precise, because we have a very good flame flinger. We've gotten such good value. Like, we've removed the most toxic part of the base already. Like, there's not much base left. We can honestly go for a very spammy approach. We have the spells, we have the hero abilities, and you can see I'm just dropping them willy-nilly. It literally does not matter too much. So overall, I think it's a good way to approach like teaser bases. The flame flinger is still going strong. It's going to help out with the area at the bottom. So yeah, I'm kind of just like spamming stuff to keep my royal champion alive. Overall, I think this is shaping up pretty well. The bowlers that were spreading around finally came back, and yeah, there's really not much left, because we had a good plan for the most toxic area of the base. The flame flinger did an amazing job, and of course, like, we still have the yetis coming out from the flame flinger just now. And yeah, you can see it doesn't look very pretty, I will admit, but the thing is, we honestly took care of the toughest parts of the base at the very beginning. So the fact that we have the easier parts of the base left for the last bits, it's completely fine, honestly. Like, we can deal with it. We have enough spells, we'll have all of our hero abilities, everything we need is just right there. So yeah, let's just move on to the next one. So I think this is just simply a Town Hall 15 layout. I don't think he's placed his merge defenses, but it's fine. Like, the layout itself it could be a tough one, because once again we have like many layers of walls to actually keep punching through. And I'm going to go for an approach similar to one that I had done in the last one, except you'll see I'm going to use my royal champion very differently, because I had to adapt to the situation. So what I try to do is it's like a diamond teaser kind of base again. If this was not an invisibility tower, I would have tried to have the flame flinger go for the town hall directly. There's no reason not to do so, but because it's an invisibility tower, I decided not to take that risk, and instead I tried to squeeze the flame flinger to handle one of the scatter shot compartments. And how I can actually support that is, if I have a flame flinger dropped over here, if I have the warden dropped over here, I can try to make him funnel out like this much of the base, while the flame flinger is actually handling like this much. So in a way, I'm kind of setting like a double layered funnel, and that should set us up to kind of go around like this. But then again, like, we still have the multi infernos to worry about. Sorry about that. As I said, I was a little sick, but it's okay. So as I was saying, like, we have many walls to kind of punch through, and like, we still have to worry about these multi infernos. There's no way for me to wall break these compartments really, because there's no buildings nearby. I feel like the wall breakers would prefer breaking open these intersections rather than opening these up, and it's a little risky. And you'll see that I noticed this midway. Like, I was not completely prepared with a plan on this base. I just decided to send it, and you can see like I've dropped these guys as I said I would. I'm just gonna fast forward the start a little bit, because I explained what I was trying to do. And yeah, of course we're gonna have the town hall at the very end. but you can see how I'm going to try to rotate through this base very cleanly, and I'm going to try to use my wall breakers very smartly as well, because I know that I can't punch through these multi infernos. So I'm going to have to play it by the ear. I don't know where my wall breakers are going to go. So yes, the warden pulled the enemy clan castle by mistake. I didn't want him to go that far. I just wanted him to have like that clean funnel, and now we're just gonna have to kind of deal with it. So yeah, now I've done a double wall break over here, and you can see over here what's happening. Like, it's trying to break this intersection instead. It's not going for the multi inferno as I was talking about earlier. So we are in a bit of trouble. I dropped the baby dragon as well to handle the clan castle behind us. Hopefully the queen and titan stay behind to handle the lava pups. So overall you can see like our healer is also taking damage, and now I have no choice. I have to pop the warden ability early to save the healers, and then the royal champion needs to go in for the multi inferno kill. So overall, not looking the best, but again, like, we are going to manage through this. And you can see how I've placed my jump right over here. So it actually gives us access to the sweeper compartment, and we can have rage bowler bounces coming over here as well. And you can see how this rotation is coming along nicely. The royal champion is staying in the core as the bowlers rotate around. So once again, I'm creating a wave, except the bowlers are going around and the royal champion is going into the core this time. So once again, cross tanking like that, it's very helpful. Now the royal champion, the baby dragon, like, these guys are taking some beams of damage, so it's not like all of my healers are taking the damage right now. So all in all, we are doing the best that we can to keep our healers alive. I'm trying to also be optimal with my spell usage, and it's fine that if the royal champion goes down now. Honestly, she's done a good job of keeping our healers alive to some extent. And now you can see, like, I've got one last rage in the bag, and we're going to use it right over here. So yeah, not bad, I would say, not bad at all. We still have our queen ability, so we're going to use it right over here for the town hall kill, and that's another triple. It was very shaky, but it is Legends. You can't really help it sometimes. You have to adapt to the situation as you keep going through with it. And once again, like, just managing to create that wave where you cross tank amongst your heroes, your troops, it's all you need. Like, we created that pathing for the bowlers like this. We kept all of them alive by using the royal champion for the core, and we funneled out this area very nicely with the flame fling and the warden, and we managed to converge everybody on the town hall. It could not handle all of our troops at the end. So yeah, let's just move on to the next one. So we've got a box base over here. Again, it's a very interesting box base because, like, we've got a very heavy core over here. Like, you can see it's pretty stacked, and honestly, all the compartments are closed, which means it's going to try to waste a lot of our wall breakers. The core itself is very boxy, and you can see, like, the compartment leading into the town hall is the larger one, so there's no way for us to place a jump like this. It's just not going to happen. The jump radius is not that big. It's trying to force us to use jump early, and this can honestly be a one star if we approach from the bottom like this. So instead, as always, what I try to do is I try to approach from behind the town hall, because once again, they've given us, like, these closed compartments. There's no reason for us to not take advantage of that. Like, we can wall break this wall wherever we want, and that should make it easy for us to have a super bowler smash coming in from behind the town hall. Again, like, I don't want to approach from either of the sides of the base, because it's just very weird. It's not going to be the best approach. Sure, it might be possible, but again, like, the compartments themselves are very small, and I would need, like, very deep funnels. I would need to clear out these entire compartments in order to be able to push wall breakers into the core. And then again, like, you can see, like, these walls are so boxy. Like, these compartments, they have so many layers of walls to them. So again, like, I would just not be able to access most of the base. Sure, maybe I can get to this compartment, but I would rather approach from behind the town hall, because then I can access like most of the heavy areas, and I can also squeeze a flame flinger for this area very easily. So that is a huge plus point for us. Yeah, let's just see what I end up doing. The plan more or less is to just have a queen charge for a town hall like this. I will have a flame flinger for this area, and we'll just join in with the smash pretty much. Yeah. So I just paused the recording really quick to change my location. There was a lot of background noise. You guys might actually hear that in the first half of this video, but that's fine. We'll just continue on with this recording now. So you can see I've done like a double wall break just to give like good access for my bowlers to eventually join in. And I was hoping the Yeti would kind of go down over here, but you can't always get what you want in Legend League. Sometimes the funnels don't get set in time, so the smaller mistakes do happen, and you're going to see over here the Yeti is actually going to pull my healers because it's going to take damage more than my queen is. And that's going to cause a few problems for us. I mean, it's not entirely bad because it ended up pulling the skeleton traps before we targeted a town hall, but overall you can see like this is shaping up pretty nicely. I tried to wall break this intersection over here so the king can actually go in over here and get like some good value. But yeah, as soon as the town hall drops, I just pretty much dropped my bowlers. Like there's no reason not to. They have no choice but to join the queen. Like if you see the funnel right now, if you're sure that your bowlers will be able to join with your queen, honestly just drop them as soon as you can. There's no reason not to. My plans for the king kind of flopped because I didn't funnel the bottom side, but you can see how this is going to shape up over here. So we've got the bowlers joining in with the queen really quick, and now we're into the thick of the damage. And now just look at these rage bowler bounces, how they're going to go to work. Like there's so much damage everywhere, but it doesn't matter while we're under the warden ability. Now you can already see how like this is just gone, like the entire core has just disappeared. So yes, I've lost my queen, I've lost most of my bowlers, I have no spells left, but again I still have my king ability, I still have my royal champion that's just been deployed. So overall we're not looking too bad. The warden should start following the bowlers as well. They should stay healthy. We've still got a few healers up. Not looking too bad. Like we just have this one multi inferno left on the back end. I didn't do a good job of protecting my royal champion against the enemy king, but again, like it should be fine. Yeah, considering I made so many mistakes, you can see that this is still going through. Like I did mention the mistakes that I made in this attack, as I kept making them, but that just goes to say, like if you choose a strong approach, if you choose a strong plan for the base, despite the number of mistakes you make, you can still get that triple. So I'll do one more attack, and I think I'll call this video a wrap. But yeah, I think these are very good plans, so I hope you guys do enjoy them. So yeah, on to our last attack for this video. Alright, for our last base we've got, I don't know what to call this, but it seems to be like a teaser. I'm not gonna call it a diamond base. It's something that's there for sure. So let's just pause the base and have a look at it really quick. So you can see like the multi infernos are islanded off. So those are just easy grabs for things like either a warden walk or a royal champion if we can have the pathing go through well. And the entire base is pretty much out in the open, so we need to be a little more careful of how we want to path through the base. So suppose I did enter from either this side or this side. Suppose my plan was that I did like a warden walk like this, and even if I did something like a flame flinger in this corner to handle like this area, if I started my smash over here, there's no guarantee of where they'd walk. It's still possible for them to walk like this, it's still possible for them to walk like this, because again the entire base is open. And again, if your troops start splitting around over here, it's not going to be great. You might end up being lucky and being able to handle like this area of the base, but overall I don't think it's going to be a fun time. It's not going to be optimal. You might start panicking, and because of the troops splitting around, and the healers may not even end up going for the group that goes towards the town hall. It is possible that maybe just like your barbarian king and a titan goes over here, the rest of your bowlers go over here, but like the titan can just steal all of your healers and walk away from your main pack of bowlers and your queen. So overall, you can see what I decided to do is I just decided to start at the most delicate part of the base, that is the town hall, because I absolutely want the town hall to go down no matter what, right, if I want a triple. And as I was just saying earlier, there's a good chance your troops will split around as you get to this compartment over here. So I'm just going to try to get the town hall down. So you can see I'm just using the warden and I'm using the flame finger together. I'm just doing that because I want this compartment to go down really quickly. I don't want to waste too much of time on it, but yeah, you can see I'm already shaping up. The plan is to instead just do the same thing. I don't mind the troops splitting if I go in from here, because I already know that the town hall itself has gone down. The rest of the base itself does not pose too much of a threat. Those rage bowlers can go crazy, and again, there's no reason for me to worry about as much because I will have dealt with the clan castle. I will have dealt with most of the heavy areas of the base. Like you can see, like I'll have like 2 scatter shots. I'll have the multi-archer tower. So if I enter from over here, it doesn't matter to me too much whether the bowler split right or left from here. And all in all, I think I can also just deploy the royal champion from out over here. She can help like just complete the base as the bowlers will like walk around like this, I guess. So yeah, you can see how this is shaping up for us. The flame flinger will continue to help for a little bit longer on the right side, but all in all, this is looking already pretty good. So just let everybody do whatever they want to do at this point. Just pop the warden ability early. Why not? Because this is the point where everybody is going to start splitting, and I was talking about, you can see like the bowlers have gone up top, no healing for them. The titan and the queen are stuck at the bottom, and they're going to keep the healers for themselves. So this is when but you can see like it doesn't matter. Like imagine if I'm just going to pause it real quick. Imagine if this compartment was the town hall compartment, and imagine if you had to deal with that super minion and rocket balloon CC now. Just imagine like how much more difficult it would have been as your troops split around like this over here. So overall, I think this is a better plan for the base, because now it doesn't matter too much that our troops are splitting around. You can see how we're able to like quickly handle each corner of the base. It's not too much of a threat now. The healing is starting to split a bit, and we've got cross tanking all over the base. These are very minor defenses, I would say, compared to what we had left near the town hall. And yeah, that's going to be another triple for us. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I did have a lot of unorthodox approaches, a lot of specific plans that were there for like different bases that you can find. But overall, I hope these tips do help you guys with your own, if not super bowler smashes, your own attacks, and helping identify different ways to take down bases. So once again, if you guys do have any feedback you'd like to give me, whether it's criticism or anything like a positive feedback, do leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, maybe even drop a like. If you find them helpful enough, feel free to share with your fellow clashers. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys have a good day going forward. And yeah, it's the new year as well, so happy new year to all of you guys as well. And that's about it for me. Peace.